And you just missed out on what Pooja Tripathi was saying right now. She said BJP is a big mess right now. Within 2 hours, it has had to retract all its list. I mean, let's face it, BJP has gone ahead with this election in Jammu and Kashmir, all guns blazing, believing that they're going to win it, particularly after the head start, what they believe is for them after the abrogation of Article 370. But look at the protest that's happening in Jammu and Kashmir by your own party men about names being para-dropped.
Good evening. It's very nice, a kind of festival going on in Jammu and Kashmir. And obviously, the people, there will be resentment within the party also, because our party is a disciplined party, but mostly you don't, like out of 10,000, a few people are protesting. That doesn't matter so much. Right now, what matters is Congress and all other parties are trying to each an alliance, and they have failed because they have their own personal agendas, and it's only BJP who is doing wonderful over in Jammu and Kashmir. And I'm very hopeful that BJP, under leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, will be getting our own government by 5th of October.
Okay, no, but let's look at this. I mean, Congress has often been on the back foot with these kinds of protests playing out. And Congress would often say, in defense of them, that they are a democratic party. It's not very often that you would have these kinds of scenes playing out when a BJP list is out. Would you say that BJP is on the back foot for possibly what they themselves have called a historic election?
No, it's not about that. See, we have a kind of survey team within our this BJP who does survey on ground. Whoever people like to elected, his name is recommended to higher authorities. It's not like Congress where a few people sit together and then decide who is going to contest assembly elections. But in BJP, I'm very sure.
But Pooja Tripathi has a totally different opinion from what you're saying. Since you missed out on what she said, let's just listen. And I think you would want to listen to Pooja Tripathi as well. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, you have your BJP...
very democratic party.
Yes, you have your BJP panelists here saying very clearly BJP is a very democratic party and ensures that, all the people, their dissent, their names are all, the recommended names are looked into, and that's why the party has had to retract the list.
No, it's not right. We have not retracted the list. The first list, what came out is they were included in that list which was
Dr.
deleted.
Pooja Tripathi speak, sir. Sir, let Dr. Pooja Tripathi speak. Sir, we'll get back to you. I'll get back to you for a response. Please go ahead, Ms. Pooja Tripathi.
So very democratic party, Shreya. So much democracy that, they have been going gaga over application of Article 370 and they could not field one single candidate in Lok Sabha in the valley. All three candidates were outsourced. So very democratic party. The extent of democracy is since June 4, 2024. There have been 18 terror attacks leading to loss of lives, and our esteemed soldiers have lost their life, but so democracy that they haven't said a word on it. So I think it's fair to say that it's democracy, and we have never seen this. You are right, we have never seen this kind of, what you say, indiscipline, but then there's always a saturation point. The way Bharatiya Janata Party has been going it, getting leaders all across the parties and ignoring their own cadre, there had to be a tipping point, there had to be a saturation, and it was a proper out and out revolt at the Bharatiya Janata Party headquarters that they had to retract a list. A democratic and a disciplined party where whatever Modi ji says is something that everyone abides by, had to retract a list. So democracy is out there in the full play, and I'm sure the whole next month the democracy would be out there in the whole display.
Mr. Hussain, do you want to respond? Do you want to respond to what not just the Congress is saying, but political parties across the board, your rivals are saying, from candidates being outsourced to a revolt right at the face of BJP ahead of elections?
No, what I tried to respond is, see, Ms. Pooja was saying that we didn't get a seat in Kashmir, but I should respond. They contested in 2 seats of Jammu and Kashmir, and they lost both the seats. They were ruling from past 70 years. What they did? Why people rejected Jammu, this Congress party over there, when they were very hopeful that they will get some seats, and even in alliance they failed. And second thing I want to respond is, she was speaking about killing of our soldiers. It is our BJP party who did Balakot strike. Congress never dared to speak against the terrorists. And second, the separatists which were groomed in Kashmir.
Sir,
They used
it
to be
wasn't
Prime
a
Minister
party
of
though.
Congress.
It was a
Yeah,
government.
and
But
then
nonetheless,
listen,
okay,
please.
let me